This is Lindsay, and it's March 11th, 2026, and I just have to talk about what this fucking asshole did today. So I basically, stupid motherfucker, because he's surveilling me illegally and working with probably the police or whatever to try to get me in trouble and to try to make me look crazy. So what he did today was he showed up. And of course I didn't invite him here, mind you. The dumbass is watching my YouTube videos, knows that I can't stand him, knows that I don't want to have anything to do with him. And I've made this very clear to him to leave me alone, that I'm not interested, and to quit messing with me. So he's trying to still get revenge and trying to embarrass me or shame me, humiliate me, and distract me in my own home on my property. So what happened today is that I knew he was going to show up. Well, I had a feeling he was going to show up here today again and bother me and start harassing me and demanding my attention and demanding, he's crazy. The guy's fucking crazy. He's insane. And he's a psychopath. And so I was in my kitchen, I was cooking, and he shows up knocking on the door. First he's knocking on the front door, and I just completely ignored him. And then he comes around and starts knocking on the back, comes inside the back porch there and starts knocking on my door to get inside the kitchen, knocking and bothering me. And I said, he wouldn't leave. And I said, go away, leave me alone. And I said that about 5 times. And I said, get the fuck out of here. I started getting really angry because he wouldn't leave. And I said, if you don't get the fuck out of here, I'm going to kill you. Or I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to physically hurt you. And I got my knife out because he wouldn't leave me alone. He kept provoking me. He kept trying to open the door. And then he kept going to the window by the kitchen where I washed dishes or whatever, the sink. And I said, if you don't leave me the fuck alone, I'm seriously going to fucking hurt you. And I got out a big knife from the cabinet, the drawer in there, and I started showing him through the window, through the door. I didn't have the door open, but I started waving the knife around, warning him that if you're fucking with me anymore, you're going to fucking see some consequences. And then he said, he's like, oh, you're threatening me. You're threatening to kill me. I said, yeah, you're goddamn right I am, because you're on my fucking property, and I didn't invite you here. Get off my fucking property. And I said that to him about 5 times. I said, get off my property. Get the fuck out of here. And he wouldn't leave. He just wouldn't leave. He's like, I'm going to record this. I said, go right the fuck ahead. Record it. Do what you want to do, but I have to defend myself on my own property, and you are harassing me. You're trying to come inside my house. You're trying to harass me, and I told you various times to get off my property. And so I said, you're on my fucking property harassing me, and so I need to protect myself because you're a fucking predator. Get off my property. And finally, I guess he took it seriously, and he got out of here and he came once again, then he came around to the front porch and started knocking on the door again, and I just ignored him. And he's like, I care about you. I'm someone who cares about you. Aren't you? You're my girlfriend. I said, I'm not your girlfriend. Get that out of your fucking head. I am not your girlfriend. Now go away and don't ever come here again. I'm not your girlfriend. I don't like you. I don't trust you. I know what you're all about. Now leave my property. And so finally he did. After coming back around to the front door, he slammed the gate and left and drove away and speeding off and trying to show off or get attention. I don't give a shit. I will never. And I told him, I said, if you ever fucking come here again, I'm gonna hurt you. I said, don't ever bother me again, because I know I know this dumb fuck works for the fucking police. I know that he works with drug cartels or whatever. So he's trying to threaten me and blackmail me in my own home, on my own property. I've never been to his fucking house and harassed him. I don't even have his goddamn phone number because I can't stand him. I don't want to have anything to do with him. I have him blocked on Facebook. I have him blocked on Instagram. I don't want to see this asshole again. I don't want to have anything to do with him. I don't want to go outside with him. I don't want him in my house. I don't want him near my property. And I sure as a fuck don't want to go out in public with him again, ever again. And he thinks this is a game. He's like, this is not the Lindsay I know. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? You're a fucking liar. You're a two-faced liar, manipulator and you're exploiting me, and now you're just trying to entrap me and make me look crazy when all I'm trying to do is react to your bullshit. And I don't care if you film it, and I don't give a fuck if you want to show it to the goddamn Fusion Center or fucking police, because I'm defending myself. I didn't hurt him physically, but I threatened him, and I have the right to do that once again on my own property, because he will not leave me alone. He will not stop coming over here harassing me. Just about every day that he's not at work or whatever, if he's on his way to work, he'll show up in the mornings and start harassing me when I'm doing my exercises. If he doesn't work, then he shows up in the middle of when I'm trying to do something to start bothering me, wearing the same goddamn outfit. Today, he was, and I'm talking about Luis Valdez, this creep who works at Saks Fifth Avenue, this pervert who I suspect is closeted gay, and so he's angry. There's something wrong with him, and he's projecting it onto me. And quite frankly, I have the right to speak the truth, because this man is threatening me, threatening my well-being, my peace, my safety, and my sanity, and my privacy. And he's angry because I don't want to have anything to do with him. He's taking out whatever happened with this girlfriend of his, this whatever the fuck her name is, who I don't even remember her name, I don't care, but he's taking it out on me. It's not my problem, I don't care, and I don't want to have anything to do with him. And I have made this very clear to him, that I'm not playing around, this is not a joke, and that he better leave me alone. And that I will call the police and do a police report, or get a restraining order on him for my protection, because he's a predator. He's acting like a predator, like a predator, and he is a predator. I don't know what else to describe that kind of behavior except somebody who is a predator. And I don't have to give my body to him. I don't have to do anything with this man. He is not my boyfriend. He is not my handler or whatever he's trying to be, and I do not have to allow that man into my house ever again if I don't want to. This is my house. This is my property. And I have the right to live my life without him harassing me and stalking me. And so I'm making this video because this man is trying to destroy my life. He's trying to continue with his smear campaign, telling people this, that, and the other about me. And I don't really give a shit what he says or what people think, because I'm speaking the truth. And I am defending myself. I don't have anybody helping me defend. I don't have anybody to help me. And the police here in San Antonio, Texas, where I live, especially here in this 78210 zip code, are mostly involved with criminal activity, whether they're snitches, whether they are involved with drug trafficking, sex trafficking, human trafficking. I don't know, because I don't work for these people and I wouldn't want to, but I know that they're doing a lot of dirty shit, and that they use people like me to try to be some kind of a slave for their whatever. This is what they do. You can research this kind of stuff on the internet about private security service harassment, gang stalking of females or people who retaliate against the government or the police or whatever. You can research it and find out for yourself if you don't believe what I'm saying. But this is really happening to me, and for my own protection and my safety, I continue to document it, and I have to have a weapon to guard myself, because this man is threatening me and harassing me, and it is getting to the point where I feel like my life is in danger if I don't protect myself with a weapon. I do feel like that. I don't know who the fuck he's connected to, but I do know that he's connected to some very dark, demonic people that do a lot of black magic and stuff like that. I know he does, and I know that he's evil. I'm convinced now that he's just 100% evil, and that he's trying to bring all that demonic, evil stuff into my life when I'm just trying to live my life and be left alone by him. But he can't accept that I don't want to have anything to do with him, and that it's not my problem. What he's gotten himself involved with, it's not my problem, and I don't care. And if he comes here again, bothering me, I'm going to continue to document it, and I'm going to continue to have to use force, physical force, if I have to. And if I have to really do something, I will. And he's provoking me, trying to get me to do something violent. That's exactly what he's trying to do. But when it comes to self-defense and a person is harassing you on your own property, what are you supposed to do? This man is a fucking predator. And I'm tired of him harassing me.